It may feel like these teams are just getting started, but for Matatū and the Hurricanes, this is the last chance to shine in Super Rugby Aupiki. For now, they've taken their first steps this year. These groups of players have laid the groundwork for the future and now clash in Hamilton, each in search of their first win. Kia ora talofa lava, malo ilele, bolavanaka, kia orana. Welcome into FMG Stadium. I'm Ricky Swanell and kia ora to Taylor Johnson. Again, Ngā Tauranga Mate, second carry in the movement. Now lining up through the middle they go. Good early phase play here for the Canes. If Hurricanes can dig it out, has to be a penalty, Love. Doesn't have much of an argument, even though she tried to make one, Taylor. One of the most promising young players in the game, Karis Dellinger, Manuatu. Just strikes it away nicely, so the Hurricanes on the board with only 2 minutes gone. Dellinger the penalty, 3 points to 0. Makes good meters to Wagapa. Matatū pressing, here's McGovern, gets rid of the first one, and then Ponsonby on the angle, but she's wrapped up by her opposite. Numbers wide here for Matatū if they can get it there. Bremner scoops it up, she's got Steinmetz back in field. Robinson gets herself in the way, they're going back to the penalty.
Coxes gets her first opportunity for points in this competition.
Back in the side, back straight to the goal-kicking duty. And gets her first points for Matatū as well to even the score early on. So a penalty apiece. Matatū 3, the Hurricanes 3. In and out it goes for Hohai, and there's Letty Inger at first receiver. Tangawai on the crash ball too. Almost through, just taken by Reynolds, and a penalty though.
Seven's in the way.
Can't roll away from there.
Fully clear before you
still managed to get through. Look at this, just
agreed.
Hard and fast at the line, running in between defenders is exactly what the coaches asked for.
To the middle and Nyanwu, and that'll be advantage. Attacking the player in the air. So Dellinger gets a free pass effectively to have a go here. Vaughan runs back into the traffic. She's got really good footwork. Jenna Vaughan will eventually go to ground 20 metres out from the line. Through the hands they'll go back and play the advantage from the line out.
Playing the jumper in the air.
And Dellinger again, straight and true. And another 3 points on the board for Karis Dellinger and the Hurricanes. 6 points to 3. 12 minutes gone here in Hamilton. Dellinger again stabs a little kick through for Ferguson to chase the bounces. Good for Holmes. And she again reads it well. She so often does, but it's been stolen in there, turned over by the Hurricanes. Brilliant work. Letty Inger it was. And now Hohai looks to the blind side again. She finds her first 5 and Dellinger arms free once more, and here's Ferguson into the play. Is there a hair pull in there as well? Oh, Hurricanes pop one for Letty Inger here. The Hurricanes are going to score, keeping the ball alive. And Letty Inger, who's always in the thick of the action, scores the opening try of the match.
Oh, it was tiresome stuff for this Hurricanes Poua side, phase after phase. And they got there eventually through Aisha Letty Inger. Have a look at this here. Here's the end of it. Taylor Ferguson had an impact as soon as she came off the bench. The offload from Sierra Hirini. And it was one of the easier tries I've seen Aisha Letty Inger score.
Watch this pass from Dellinger. Look at that, out to the 24, Taylor Ferguson. She does well. She passes off to Hirini, who was so aware, and this lady will finish that all day long.
Here come the Hurricanes again. Olsen Baker wanting to get on with things. She's had to turn, or Matatū have had to turn. Slips out of the tackle of Reynolds. Pushes off Gamaran. Another one. Olsen Baker. She's got speed as well. And the offload for Tangawai. Hirini in support. Just knocked down by Matieli. Play on is the call though for Hohai. And all of a sudden they're 6 metres out. Reynolds. That's a timely intervention. Entry. You'd have to wonder if it's a little bit cynical. It stopped the play. But boy, what a breakout from Kaipo Olsen Baker.
But she is fantastic when she's at full flight. Such a strong, athletic player. A perfect number 8. And she was in the Blackburns contention before she had her knee injury.
I don't know if this is going to go much further than jersey 18. Palu for the line. Palu caught short over it, held up. Oh, it underneath it. It is the Hurricanes and Blackburn Sevens captain stood her ground, and as Ashley Palu came at her.
Wherever you want.
Less than 20 seconds left to play. That was a huge moment in the match.
Dellinger is just going to hang up in the breeze for Chelsea. Bremner will turn and wind up. Matatū love to get some points before half-time. Love.
Advantage, you got a number?
Another advantage Matatū's way. And they'll have to play this.
You don't have a number?
They have just been warned, and probably lucky that they don't have a number.
It's around her. Put the ball.
Cox edge. Pegs 3 back for Matatū on the stroke of half-time. So we go to the break here at FMG Stadium, Waikato, with the Hurricanes Poua leading Matatū 11-6.
Great, thank you.
Now Bremner, Chelsea Bremner. Matatū trying to get straight into this, straight after that half-time break. Love stretches out, puts the ball on the line.
Time's off.
It was all a bit of an anti-climax. Climax reached out, found the line there.
Estelle, are you there?
And she is entitled to push it out, but does she lose it? Looks like she's got control, Ricky.
It's fingertip.
Yeah. So it's no try, guys. Lost forward. We're coming back, collapsing them all.
And TMO disagrees. They've still got the penalty here, Matatū. And the warning hasn't been reset. It's Leonard again that they'll drive on, and once more it's there for Love. She's got Ponsonby, the hooker too. This is hard to stop for the Hurricanes. They're rolling Matatū. Can they get out of each other's way and get it down?
Held up.
Held up again. Herney and underneath the Ponsonby.
Time's off. I want it.
You can't believe the
I'm gonna
call.
check. I've
Yeah,
got
she's
held
going to
up,
go
but I
and
just
have
wanna check.
another look.
I've got held up. I just want to check.
It's the foot of Herney that she wants to look at. Is that what the ball's been planted on?
It's one move.
It absolutely has.
Yeah. Okay, so there's no clear and obvious grounding there, guys. Full line drop.
Oh, the size 9s of Sarah Herney
Just wait, just wait. I have to blow the
has
whistle.
stopped a certain try.
Got Chelsea Bremner at the front, and every time it gets thrown to her, she's always money at the front.
They go instead to her sister Alana, and Reynolds peels away down the blind side and then gets absolutely smoked by Levy. And they've turned it over too. What a hit.
Look at that, just a big hit, gets in over the ball, and even has the nous to get in over it. She used to be a loose forward as well, so we've seen plenty of that as well.
You gotta be.
Delamere, it's Alana Bremner, and it's nice and quick. Front ball works well from the line out this time. Here's Veer through one and charging towards the line. Calicitina Veer. The Hurricanes pile in, struggling to squeeze this back. Advantage being played and the penalty couldn't roll. They tap and go quickly. Delamere close to the line for Matatū. Again, the Hurricanes have got hands in that. They'll give away another penalty. And I was going to say, I wonder if Maggie Kogaroa's patience has worn out, and it has.
Back to back, you're already on the line. 3.
It's Marilyn Levy.
Yeah, when we get to a scrum, I'll slow it down for you.
Still there for the Hurricanes, though. Mays. Dellinger. Dellinger's got Vaughan with her, and that's who she goes to. Mays, oh, this is dangerous. The sort of broken play that Mays loves to be involved in. Clean out's good. Hands low, Herney tries to drive the legs forward for higher. And now again, surely numbers wide for the Canes, and Letty Younger just lets the ball come to her and then puts the foot down the afterburners and the swerve back in field. You get it to the flyer on the outside and she'll finish it off every time. Aisha Letty Younger gets her second. All that defence from the Hurricanes, and then they go the other end to score.
Oh, relentless effort. They go down here, they spread it wide. Messy bounce for Letty Inga, but you see, as soon as it bounces up for her, she pins her ears back. Still had a bit of work to do. Renee Holmes is there, but just that swerve, left foot, and closer to the post. What a try.
And this is an international winger finishing tries. That's how you do it. The number 11 has been busy. That's her double.
Matatū, there's some tired legs from some of these players now. Holmes will have another crack, and she's got Steinmetz, who has got great footwork and speed off the mark. Through a couple more, Grace Steinmetz. Still Matatū pile forward, and still the Hurricanes make their tackles. They must have numbers, surely, and then the ball to ground. And that probably sums it up for Matatū. They've tried and tried and tried, and they've been niggled and hassled and harried by some robust, gritty defence of the Hurricanes.
Oh, look, this game has been played at a fast pace from the get-go. And as you can imagine, there's some tired bodies out there. And just that small handling error of the ball was at her feet.
Short and sharp injection, but if you ever had any doubt of what it means to these women, what they have given up over the last few weeks to play in this level, to play in these colours, you look at the elation of the Hurricanes and the despair of Matatū as they round out Super Rugby Aupiki, and it is the Hurricanes Poua who get their first win. 18-6, they beat Matatū.
Sky Super Rugby Aupiki this year, heading there south from ASB.